Hey all, Maria here. I just wanted to show some quick walking tips. I've said before in a previous video that I average about 80 to 100 steps a minute. So, 80 plus 100, 180 divided by 2, 90. So 90 steps a minute, let's just say, right? And I figured this out last year when I was doing really well with my activity and my eating, for the most part. I really started walking a lot and using my Apple Watch and being more active. And a way I did that was I kind of like tested myself in different situations, like in my apartment, outside, in hallways, at the mall, in general, So I averaged, let's say, 90 steps a minute. So I knew if I could walk 5 minutes, it would equal to almost 500 steps, right? So that's my average. And that was a way I kind of reframed my mindset and to start walking more. Like, oh, if I walked 1 minute per hour, I could up my steps by this many per day, and then I could increase to this, and I could like work my way up. It was kind of like a little goal, and it was kind of like a little game for me. So I'm going to show you my Apple Watch real quick. I just put my Apple Watch on for the first time today, and I did a 5-minute walk in my apartment. It just shows you that you could do activity anywhere. You don't need a lot of space. I don't have a lot of space here. It just shows that you can get a quick little 5-minute walk in. And if you do that a couple times a day, or start with just one time a day, just to kind of get some momentum going, just kind of get you in that headspace of moving your body more, you can do it. So let me show you my Apple Watch and the steps I did. Okay, you guys, so I did a 5-minute walking indoor workout, and just to show you guys, that gave me 532 steps. So that's all I did, was a 5-minute walking workout. 5 minutes right here out of my 20 exercise minutes, 22 calories. Where's my workout? Indoor walk I did today. All right, that's my indoor walk for today. 5 minutes. Anyways, I hope that helped show you guys that basically you can do a little walk here and there. Let's say if you do a minute walk every hour, and that's 100 steps every hour, and or less than that or more than that, depending on your walking pace and what you can do. You can increase your steps. If you a 9-hour day, that's an extra 1,000 steps a day, maybe 500 steps a day, 2,000 steps a day, whatever your walking pace could be. So that's just a small way to kind of like put in a little bit of effort that can really grow over time and give you some good results over time, and create some momentum to do more activity. And so I that's how I kind of started doing better with my fitness journey and overall my movement and everything like that. If you're a sedentary person, plus size, have restrictions, try to find something that's comparable to this, because it's a good way to kind of move the needle, towards your goals. I hope this helps. Hey guys, I am out right now. I just had lunch, and I'm going to take a little walk just around where I'm at, and I'm gonna set my Apple Watch. So
the mail spy? Oh, there it is. I just had to look above my horizon.
It's okay. Anyways, I just started outdoor walk on my Apple Watch, and I don't have like a plan for how long this is gonna be, but I'm just gonna take a little walk. This is just honestly, just like how I said before, I was trying to figure out how I could walk more without it being a big deal, like a low effort thing. And this is like my way of doing that. So I'm gonna go around this little area. It's pretty hot right now and the sun is blazing, and I don't know, I wish I would have brought my hat, but I didn't. Just like a low effort way to get some steps in and to count it towards like my exercise minutes.
See, Billy at the time, he was supposed to be the guy that was working with me.
And I get to talk to you guys. I have a bottle of water I'm holding in the other hand, but that's the hand that my watch is on, so I need to keep that moving so it can count the steps. I have tried making an effort to do like a little light walking after I eat, especially for dinner and at night, because I was so used to eating dinner and like literally sitting on the couch or laying down in bed or like right before, you know, I just go to bed in general. So sometimes I'll literally like just stand in place and go do side to side steps, you know, just to get a little something. And I don't know if I'm doing this right, but I click indoor walking workout when I'm doing that. I don't know if that only counts for treadmills or what, but that's what I count it as. I guess you could count it as cardio too, but it's just very, very light because I'm like doing just side steps, you know? So I'm almost at like one lap of where I was before, when I started. It's always like awkward. I always feel awkward doing this kind of stuff in public. Honestly, I know everybody does it, but I just don't want to, I don't know. So yeah, take you on a little walk with me. It's funny, like, 'cause when I first started using the Apple Watch, it really, like, first of all, that really just motivated me. I used to have a Fitbit, but it didn't quite motivate me like the way the Apple Watch did. But just kind of seeing like, wow, that's how much I moved today. That's it. We're like, oh wow, I moved a lot, not even realize it, because like, you know, I was out and about, you know. Right now my Apple Watch says 3 minutes and 45 seconds of walking. I have my exercise minutes set to like 20 minutes, so I did 5 at home already. You know, it just adds up. And if you can't do 20 minutes straight, it's okay. You can break it up into whatever increments you want, whatever's doable. This week I'm gonna try to like take it slow and make sure I'm eating enough and I'm moving my body. And if I do move my body more, I need to be more cognizant of how I'm fueling myself so I don't feel so depleted like I did at the end of last week. So yeah, I'm almost at 5 minutes now. I need to get like a tripod or like one of those phone holders for this because it's kind of annoying. I feel like I'm constantly covering the lens with my fingers. You get a little vitamin D, I guess, too, right? I do have sunscreen on my face. I feel like I'll be getting more freckles, so I need to stay on top of that. Freckles and moles on my face. Especially on my left side of my face because of the car, I guess. So right now I'm at 6.5 minutes. I think I'm gonna stop right before I get to my car. Just don't wanna get sunburned, and this, my bag has too much stuff in it. It's heavy, it's like killing my neck. I'm not wearing my pants that I like to walk in today. I have these like Old Navy pants, leggings, whatever, with pockets. And I usually put like my phone in there, my keys, so I'm like more hands-free. It's definitely a better experience than having this thing around my neck. All right, guys, it's been about 7 minutes, almost 7.5. 7 minutes and 15 seconds. So I'm gonna stop my walking workout when I get to my car, but I'm gonna get off the phone now because I need to cross the street. All right, guys, I'm back in my car. So let me see my watch. So that was a 0.32 mile walk for 8 minutes and 15 seconds. Total distance 0.32 miles. That added some time to my exercise minutes. I have 15 total right now. And I was eating lunch, and instead of sitting there and like scrolling, whatever, I got up and just did a quick little walk for 8 minutes. So these are just like little ways I add steps to my day, adding more movement, because definitely when I have added more walking, more steps, I feel like my body feels like looser, like not as tight, and it just feels good, versus when I'm not walking. If I'm too sedentary and I just sit down all day, or so I do like walking, and I finally have gotten to the point where I can probably walk 30 minutes like comfortably, at a decent pace, without dying, because before it wasn't like that, for sure. But yeah, walking and steps is very helpful. And the Apple Watch definitely helped with that. Not necessarily you don't, if you can't get one, it's not a big deal, but it just kind of helps you stay motivated. But also, if you, I don't know about other phones, but I have an iPhone, and you could, if you put it in your pocket, it can count your steps too. Just FYI. Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching.